Okay, this is the second half of the full Turkish Get Up. So we've already gone through the first half, the part that takes us up to seated. Now we're going to go all the way up to the top where we're fully standing and then take it all the way back down to the lying position again. So let's hit the mat and I'll talk you through it. So let me just run through quickly this bit. If you remember, we started with the kettlebell here, that fetal position. We rolled over, helped the kettlebell up, hand at 45, foot up. We sat up along the arm and then to the hand, and this is where we got to. Then we just sat all the way back down again. But let's carry on to the next position. So from here, we're going to put weight on this bottom hand, this left hand, and we're going to drive up from this heel, hips into the air. This is important to get that full hip extension. From here, we sweep this front leg backwards. So we're almost into that lunge position. Keep this wrist straight and keep your ear away from the shoulder. From here we rock over. So now we're into that half lunge position. Keep this arm straight, wrist straight. From here, pull yourself up with that front heel to standing. Now we're just in a regular standing position here with kettlebell overhead. Now we take the opposite leg back from the kettlebell down into that kneeling position. Make sure you take a good step back. You should have this box in between your legs here. 90 degrees at the front, hips and back knee. Make sure you take a good step back, otherwise you're going to get crowded in this position. Next, hand goes to the side. Doesn't go forwards, doesn't go too far backwards here, which is what I often see. It just goes to the side. Make sure you've got your hips through. So hand to the side. From here, sweep this back leg back and sit down. And then we just repeat that half get up, elbow, shoulder, controlled, and shoulder. Then we bring the bell down and back into that fetal position. So that's the full Turkish Get Up. Let me just run through it one more time at a reasonable speed so you can see how it all gets put together. Here we go. Up it goes, hand to the side, elbow, hand, hips, sweep back, straighten, stand, good step back, hand to the side, sweep through, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, help it down, back into that fetal position. So that's the full Turkish Get Up from the ground to the top and all the way back down again. Take your time, practice it without a kettlebell first if you need to, and then with time just add a lighter and lighter kettlebell.